So on my lips I'm using this 8-hour cream from Elizabeth Arden. The base, for base I really like this Sally Hansen Double Duty. It's kind of a thickish base. You can also have it on top, but only after everything is dry. So I use it only as a base. And then on, you know, most of the nails I have You Don't Know Jacques from OPI, which is a really gorgeous taupe, more of a greyish mauvey taupe, I would say. And then just on these fingers I have this Haven't the Foggiest from OPI, but on that one I have just a little bit of this shimmer from OPI as well, and it's Shine for Me. On top of that, to dry it all up, is just the usual Seche-Vite, which I really love. So I didn't decide exactly what I want to do yet, but I will start just with this usual eyelid primer from Smashbox. I actually thought I would use this gemstone from Smashbox. Just a antique rose kind of color. So to blend it, I will probably take just like this, a brush like this. Kind of soft round brush like that. Grab a little bit of the product and go around it and inside. To kind of make it a bit wet again, because they dry up pretty fast though. So I do one eye at a time. So I thought to do a really kind of neutral eye, because I really wanted to play around a bit with lip colors today. So let's see what will become of that. So I'm taking this Amber design from Dior. So I will probably start today with the middle color here, which is a nice peachy, yellowy peach, let's say. There's no pink in that one, it's like really yellowy peach. And just, let's say a brush like that. Soft brush, so medium color, medium, middle color from here, color like that. And just, I will put it on in the middle, on top of the, I should have tapped it. I'm full of eyeshadow everywhere now. Okay, never mind. I kind of forgot about that. All this part of it here. So I kind of forgot that these palettes have a, you know, base in them, but this is a light base. So I will take it now just for the inner corner. Just for the inner corner. I will continue with what? With the darkest brown here, because this is an eyeliner, so it's also like a kind of gel cream, yeah, but pretty hard one. It's not a soft thing. So yeah, so I'm taking the brown from here, that one, for down here, going up a tiny bit, like until the crease, let's say, like that. Maybe a tiny bit in the crease too. I'm using just this palette. And a bit inside here. And the rain is really strong. So I had my eyes open like that. I took a bit more of the darkest color and I just applied it like this, kind of where you can still see it. And this is the more hooded eye. So I will show on this one what I'm doing. Kind of where it's really down like that. Not overdo it, because if I put it there, it will stay there. Well, almost. So yeah. It's always better to keep a few fingers on the side to hold it in place, that you won't just wiggle everything, you know, too much around. And I'm going just in until here, something like that. See, and then I open my eyes and you see how high up it actually is. So I took this kind of a brush that you can use it also for applying eyeshadow and also for blending. So it's really soft and small, so you can have it this way and blend just from the, you know, where you put it. Like you can also put it down with it like this. Actually I might have used the same kind of brush before, but this one is clean. So then I just go really close to the outer, you know, outline of it, and then I start blending. Kind of holding it and doing short strokes. Back and forward, just like this. Not all the way today. I don't know what I'm going to do in the inner corner yet, or here. I will see it later. Just starting with this color here. So for now I'm just taking this matte powder and a bigger brush like that for the brow bone. I will just use this one that I used for the cream eyeshadow and use it as a liner, and grab some of this liner from here, dark brown from here. Just close to the lashes, nothing, you know, not a big deal. kind of working it in the brush. Like that. So of course I had some, you know, left that it wasn't dry yet, and it blends with this from the cream eyeshadow from Smashbox that I used in the beginning, and it blends with this one, so it becomes kind of a, you know, a new color. I didn't mean for that to happen, but hey, it happened, so never mind. I should have given it a little bit of cleanse, this one. Just taking a small round brush like that, just to go around it like this, really simply. So lately I've been using this single eyeshadow from YSL a lot, and it's number 8 or, oh, where does it say? 8. It's 8. So kind of a peachy gold like that, with some slight gold shimmering, but it's really, it doesn't show on the eye. I don't think so, at least, or maybe I need glasses on for that one. Never mind, I don't have glasses, so I will pretend that it doesn't show, because I want to use it here, in this area, a little bit on top of the brown as well, kind of warm it up a little bit more. So I'm taking this one, the same fluffy brush that I used, and I'm just going inside like this, down here, and a little bit on top of the brown here to warm things up. So for the face I'm using this Smashbox Moisturizing Primer, which you can always use, you can also use it under eyes. So it's really nice, and it's not so silicone, you know, filled with silicone. It's kind of middle of moisturizer to silicone thing. Yeah, so I really like this one. And of course this is on top of moisturizer and sunscreen. So since I do have dry skin more than usual, and this foundation is anyways really nice to use in the winter time especially, this Guerlain Lingerie de Peau, and I'm using 12 and 2. So really, instead of using a concealer, which usually I do here, I just put it on twice on places where I really need some concealing. Still, I will set it a bit. I probably, you know, wouldn't use a lot of powder, but I'm also using just this one. Also on camera everything looks too shiny. So I'm just using this Guerlain Pressed Meteorites, and this one is in number 1, I believe. Yeah. So a bit like a light, the lightest one. Just with a brush like this. Soft brush, kind of dabbing it on, so I want, you know, move the foundation around. Just because my skin is so, you know, red under. Also, you don't want to move it around anyways, but, you know. Especially not when you have things like that going on. And, yeah. And I know I'm still too red here, actually. So I took this sample from Dior. And it's, what number? And what is it? Great. So shiny, everything. Dior Skin Nude Compact. It is medium beige. So it is a bit dark on me. Quite dark, maybe. But I will try just to take a tiniest bit and dab it on here where I think it's still too pink, maybe. So I decided to use a little bit of this Meteorize number 1 from Guerlain, and just a smaller brush so I can, you know, put it wherever I want it and not all over. So it's the lightest one, so it's those colors, and I just want it a little bit here. Between my brows, tiny bit. For the brows again I'm taking just this Maybelline Brow Drama, and this one is in medium brown, and it's really like a dirty brown like that, dirty grey brown. Like that, so really useful. And the blonde, I have it too, but it's not a big difference between it. So here I'm kind of playing around like that, because I don't have a lot of hair in front, but I do have some, so I want them to, you know, get some color on like that. And then just, you know, here also a little bit playing around to make it get more stuck a bit. Same here on those, carefully. Can you hear the wind? Wow. Just like that, like a really, I don't think you can go more natural than this in your brows without anything, of course, on them. This is like the easiest thing to do. So for a little bronzer, I took this, I think it's number 3. Dior Skin Nude Tan number 3. This version of them, the older version, and the more yellow one. Yeah. So this one I will take just with a fluffy brush like that. Just again to warm up here a bit. Again, I'm just dabbing it in like that, kind of. Yeah, a little bit here. I will blend it a bit also, but you know, initially I just kind of dab it in. Dab it in. Darker ones here a bit. Since I start to try and have a side bangs, you know, and this part is kind of the biggest part of my face, like, yeah, here it's kind of tiny, and then the forehead is bigger, so a tiny bit more over there maybe. And then I just take down here a bit, because I didn't take down the foundation very far, you know, just a tiny bit also. Since now it's really time for scarves and those things all the time, so why to fill it up with makeup, you know. So I'm using this for highlighter, and it's also from Dior, and it is what? Number 1 from the, it's so shiny I can't even read anything on it. But it's this, you know, like more like a highlighter version of this one. And this one, if you swirl it around too much, it becomes metallic on your cheek, like. So I'm using the same one that I use for the meteorites. So I'm just kind of taking some like that and just, you know, dabbing it on, not swirling it around, because then it's really like, and if you do it like this, it's really something else, you know, completely. Since I do want to use a blush still, I'm taking this blush but no blush kind of thing, and it's Peach from Sisley, and it really is a kind of light color like that. Doesn't give a lot, but it does give something. So I don't know if it's even gonna show anything, but you know, I'm just using the brush that's in here because it's kind of soft and nice. I'm starting here, just, you know, like this. So time for the lips, and yeah, I thought to put a little bit of a pop of color, since I tried to keep it, you know, more neutral with my eyes today. Anyway, they became a bit smoky, but it's really neutral color, so I think I can get away with this kind of color. Yeah, why not? So this is Bourjois, and it's those 12-hour rouge edition, and this is number 35, and it looks like that. So really bright and fun, not red, not pink, something in between color. And to begin with, I will use this Il Makiage lip pencil in rose. And this is waterproof, but doesn't really, you know, make a big difference. They're okay, you know, those are okay, but not too special. So it's a color like that. And I will put it on and smudge it in a bit. So even if it's not a very dark color, the one I'm going to put on, you know, I'm still going to use this kind of a skin tone, my skin toned lip pencil. It's actually a what is it? Eyeliner from Ofra, light beige. But yeah, it's not good for my eyes, so I'm using it, you know, it's a really, where is it? That kind of color, that you don't see it. So it's excellent. Pathetic. Yeah, somebody here needs glasses on. For this I could actually have them on, but you know, never mind. Slightly go around it, trying to fix up places where it looks too, you know, and then clean it on a tissue, of course, if you get lip color over there. So I just took kind of a random brush. I don't know even this is going to be good for this, but it's kind of small, so let's see. So with the brush, I will apply this in the middle, but on the sides and close to the line, I will just use this one. It's probably not good enough for this even. It's too fluffy, but I will try, you know, just a random brush that I took. So now after that, I will just add some more. not too much in one time. So that's a really pretty color by itself, and it feels, I would say, pretty comfortable for being a semi-matte color.